I got a question.
Right.
I got a question. I'm gonna start with Charlie Funk because he looks like he needs to answer this question. If you had $1 million right now, if I was to give you $1 million right now, what would you do? Break that $1 million down for
me. After taxes? Do I get $1 million after taxes?
It's tax free, baby. Tax free.
Okay. So I'm definitely gonna buy some property. I have to find some property somewhere.
What type of property?
Preferably no, not commercial, residential, because people gotta live. Somebody gotta live. So rent can start bankrolling stuff. I don't care if it's multifamily, like apartments, single home, but that has to be done first and foremost, just to have some regenerating income. Then after that, we starting to do creative projects. And after investments, I mean, any other investment as far as stocks or whatever, I can't tell you where to put the money at as far as stocks, but stocks, and then start a business.
Okay. What kind of business would you start? I'm curious.
Me personally, I'm doing I got to do something that's work share. You know what I mean? Something that's like shared spaces, something that people can come through, collaborate. You know what I mean? Share ideas, build on ideas, build projects, find, capital, venture capital, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Things, something like that. A school, almost, if you will.
Okay, I can dig it. What, Michael Joe? If I was to give you $1 million tax free right now, what would you do with it?
I would most definitely get the commercial but residential property. Do my best to. I would think about at least I need a couple acres between the two, because when it comes to residential, I want to build something on top of it. Like for multiple families can be on. My second thing, I want to get 2 trucks. I'm not out here trying to be Diddy of the city. I am trying to make sure I can generate income for other people. So I want to still own my trucking company. For me, 2 trucks. That is a good goal for me. And literally whatever dispense after that, of course, making sure the wife credit is good, my credit is good, and I'm building up that. I would literally give all y'all like an investment money into whatever y'all venture is, like especially your Black Coffee Media, because I feel like you're the media platform for us. Like I see myself as an entertainment, but when it comes to media, anything photography, like you said, I would literally put a lot of my money into Black Coffee Media, and boom from there.
Black Media with a K. Nah, but that's good. Good answer. Lee, what would you do with $1 million?
I get 31 bricks of cocaine and feed the city, goddamn it, and flip that shit. Yeah, damn it, $1 million to get you 31 bricks and 31 bricks on the street. Once you stretch that shit,
and then what?
Once I watch that shit, $1 million, that shit should be, that shit should profit me at least 3 million, goddamn it, and boom, then we can start.
Ain't mad at it. Hey, guess what? You know what they said? Nigga gon' nig.
Like I said, I couldn't discuss where to put the stocks at. I couldn't discuss the direct investment, but I mean, the league gonna just let the cat out the bag.
Right, everybody like, well, I'm gonna buy some property, get a couple of trucks, and try to build it for the family. And then you got the nigga. First of all,
I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I would get into the insurance game. The insurance game is the biggest scam out here, bro. You have to have it in anything that you do, and they don't want it. They have so many clauses where they don't have to pay you, number one, and half the time shit don't even happen. So I want to get my foot into the insurance business, whether it's life insurance, whether it's goddamn car insurance or property insurance, because you get really acclimated there, bro. You can make a lot of money in insurance business. So because Charlie Funk and Aaron, when y'all buy that property, yeah, I gotta get some goddamn insurance.
Don't need it.
But real talk though.
All right, so commercial and rental property, man, residential property is important, and you looking at about anywhere you can find something dilapidated, but you looking at about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of your money gone, right? So do some market research right on that. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. If I had $1 million tax free, I'm gonna break down $100,000 between my immediate family. That's my mama, my daddy, my brothers, and that's it, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and get an accountant, and I'm gonna set some shit up I'm gonna set my son up with $100K, right, on something, you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm gonna do, right? And then I'm gonna take 50K and I'm gonna go duck off for a month somewhere. And it ain't about being expensive, but I'm gonna go duck off because I'm gonna want to go get my mind right. I'm gonna want to disconnect from the matrix a little bit and talk to God and figure out what my purpose is. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what I should do in the first place. Ask God what I'm supposed to do with this money. But I'm gonna duck off after my family straight, and then I'm gonna come back. So if that leave, no, you good. If that leave me with 8, 9, if that leave me with 700, you know what I'm saying? I can still do something with that. But my ultimate goal in life, and I think I said this to all of y'all, and this is my mindset now, is to figure out how I can be of service to the people around me and to my community in a real way. Yes, I'm going to set up things for generational wealth within my family and my kids and my kids' kids and my lady and all of that. But what I ultimately want to make sure that I'm doing is setting up some things that I could be of service to my community and my people first and foremost. Because a lot of people, they say, yo, I'm a man first. I'm this first. I'm a black man first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel. And I'm going to take care of my people first.
I want to add something to that. Respect, bro. I always say, you know, me personally, I would love to have financial literacy classes set up for people in the hood, in the communities, and not saying I need to give it. You know, I know some things, but I would love to bring people who really know and who can really help people invest, move around their monies. I would like to implant that into churches, because I feel churches, we pour a lot into tithes, but we don't invest in the knowledge of our congregations. But here's my problem that I believe. Do you believe the people that need to know this information would come without having, you know what I'm saying? Be like, listen, I can teach y'all how to get out of this. You guys just have to come to this class 3 times a week, 1 time a week.
Let those with ears hear, let those with eyes see. And the reason why I say that is because it is not my job to bring everybody to the motherland. It's not my job. Right. My job is to provide the information, right? So right now I had a conversation and this was a couple years ago, and you know, they said, I feel like the information is not readily available. And I had to think about that, because here I am. I'm like, well, it is, because it's on Google, it's on YouTube, it's all over social media. But I had to think about that. Well, maybe in your mental space is not, right? It took me years to get to the point that I was like, damn, you know what? I need to start doing X, Y, and Z. So I get it. But now with that information that I have, I'm pouring into that person who said that, because it may not be kicking them in the face. Right. But now I got the information. I'm gonna kick them in the face with the information. So we know who's thirsty, man. You know, the Bible say that you thirsty, come drink. You know what I'm saying? We know who's thirsty. We got to get a water to those who thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ABR. We got to get a water to those who thirsty out here. Make sure you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the urban advocates say I would buy a funeral home. People ain't gonna stop dying. Yo,
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you. I was listening to a comic on, I can't remember what podcast, and he was an Instagram guy, but his family's business is funeral homes.
Right.
He don't have to go off and do this. They're making great money, and he was breaking it down, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So that's facts, though. It's so many businesses
buy a
to
funeral
go,
home in Jacksonville, because
this nigga.